Hey, everyone, and welcome back to Bets Today. Are you the friend who always predicts the game winner? The one who knows every player's stats by heart? What if I told you that your passion for sports could be more than just a hobby? What if it could actually make you money? Well, stick around, because today we're diving into exactly how you can turn your sports knowledge into a real income stream. First up, the most obvious one for many of you: sports betting. Now, let's be clear, this isn't about reckless gambling. This is about smart, analytical betting. It's about treating it like an investment. The key is to develop a strategy. Don't just bet on your favorite team. You need to do your homework, analyze team form, player injuries, head-to-head records, and even things like weather conditions. It's about finding value, where the odds offered by the bookmakers don't accurately reflect the real probability of an outcome. Start small. Bankroll management is crucial. Never bet more than you can afford to lose. Define a specific percentage of your bankroll for each bet, maybe 1 to 3%, and stick to it. This discipline is what separates successful bettors from those who lose it all. There are tons of resources online, from stats websites to analytics platforms, that can give you the data you need to make informed decisions. It's a grind, and it requires patience, but if you're already a sports fanatic, you're doing half the work anyway. But hey, maybe betting isn't your style. No problem. There are plenty of other ways to monetize your passion. Let's talk about creating content. If you love talking about sports, why not start a YouTube channel, a podcast, or a blog? You're already watching the games. You're already forming opinions. Why not share them? Think about what makes you unique. Maybe you're a genius at breaking down tactical plays in soccer. Maybe you have a hilarious take on NBA drama. Find your niche. You could do game previews, post-game analysis, player deep dives, or even historical sports content. Consistency is key here. Post regularly to build an audience. Once you have a following, you can monetize through YouTube ads, sponsorships from sports-related brands, affiliate marketing for things like merchandise or ticketing sites, or even by creating a Patreon where your most dedicated fans can support you directly. It's a long game, but it's incredibly rewarding to build a community around your shared passion. Another exciting avenue is fantasy sports. We're not just talking about your casual league with friends. We're talking about daily fantasy sports, or DFS. Platforms like DraftKings and FanDuel offer huge prize pools every single day. This is where your deep knowledge of player stats and matchups really comes into play. You're not just picking a team to win. You're building a roster of individual players under a salary cap, and you score points based on their real-life statistical performance. To succeed in DFS, you need to be a master of value. Who's an under-the-radar player with a great matchup that most people will overlook? Who's an expensive superstar who might be a bust this week? It's a game of numbers and probabilities. You can start with small-stakes contests to learn the ropes. There's a massive community around DFS with tons of articles, podcasts, and tools dedicated to helping you build the best possible lineups. If you love crunching the numbers and have a knack for predicting player performance, this could be a perfect fit for you. Let's move beyond the digital world for a moment. Have you ever considered sports coaching or training? If you played a sport at a decent level, you have valuable skills and knowledge. There's a huge demand for private coaches, especially for kids and teenagers looking to improve their skills and make school teams. You can start by offering your services locally. Post flyers at community centers, connect with local youth leagues, or use social media to advertise. You could specialize in a specific position, like a quarterback coach in football or a pitching coach in baseball. You set your own rates and schedule. Not only is this a great way to earn money, but it's also incredibly fulfilling to help a young athlete develop their skills and confidence. You get to stay connected to the sport you love on the ground level, making a real impact. Okay, back to the online world. How about becoming a sports writer or journalist? If you have a way with words, freelance writing can be a fantastic option. Every sports website, blog, and publication needs fresh content. You can pitch articles about recent games, write opinion pieces, or do in-depth feature stories on athletes. Start by building a portfolio. You can do this by starting your own blog, as we mentioned earlier, or by writing for smaller, non-paying sites just to get your name out there and have some published work to show. Then, start reaching out to editors. Websites like Upwork or Cantina list freelance writing gigs. It takes persistence to land those first few paid assignments, but once you establish yourself as a reliable and knowledgeable writer, you can build a steady stream of income, all while getting paid to write about what you love. Another fascinating and growing field is sports data analysis. This is for the true stats geeks out there. Teams, media companies, and betting syndicates are all hungry for data analysts who can find hidden trends and predictive insights within the numbers. This might require some more specialized skills. Learning a programming language like Python or R and getting familiar with data visualization tools like Tableau can give you a massive edge. You could start by doing your own projects, like building a model to predict game outcomes and publishing your findings on a blog or GitHub to showcase your skills. This is a more high-level, career-oriented path, but the demand is exploding, and it puts you at the absolute cutting edge of the sports world. It is about turning your passion for stats into a powerful analytical tool that organizations are willing to pay top dollar for. So, let's recap. We've got smart sports betting, content creation through YouTube or podcasts, dominating in daily fantasy sports, hands-on coaching, freelance sports writing, and even high-tech sports data analysis. The point is, your love for sports is a valuable asset. Don't just let it be something you do on the couch. Whether you're a stats whiz, a great talker, a skilled writer, or a former player, there is a path for you to turn that passion into profit. The key is to pick a route that aligns with your skills and interests, start small, be consistent, and never stop learning. Your obsession with sports could be your ticket to a side hustle or even a full-time career that you are genuinely passionate about. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this gave you some inspiration. Which of these ideas are you most excited to try? Let me know down in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to Bets Today for more content on how to be smarter with sports. We'll see you in the next one.